y'all, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new here. So today's video is going to be really fun. Yesterday in that video we went thrifting and I ended up getting some plain wine glasses, like just plain clear wine glasses, and my plan is to paint some fruit on them. And if you missed the last video, I'll just show you guys like an example picture again. So I'm really excited to do that today. You just paint it on with acrylic paint, and then here's the blueberries. Isn't that cute? And then after you paint it on, you bake it in the oven for like 30 minutes. Here's the lemons, but I'm thinking I'll just do like, I'm just gonna wing it. So I'll do like lemons and blueberries and probably some cherries, strawberries, maybe some oranges, something like that. I got 6 of them, so hopefully they all turn out okay. So that's gonna be later on this evening whenever it cools off. I just kind of have this vision. Like in the last video, I had planned to make a cake, and I did end up making my brown sugar peach cake, but that evening we ended up, our plans got changed and we ended up just going on a sunset cruise on the lake with our neighbors, and so I didn't end up getting to paint. And so now I just kind of have this vision in my head that I want to sit out there this evening, like at evening time when it's cool, and be able to just do this outside because it's really hot. I don't know about you guys, but we've got a heat wave going on right now, so it's really hot outside. But another thing that I want to do today is take the kids to the library. Yesterday when we were at the thrift store, they were both looking for books, but neither one of them found anything that they really liked. So I was like, you know what? Time to go to the library and find some books that they like. But we're gonna obviously do some cleaning up before we head to the library. So let's go ahead and get on it.
This is heaven.
You're excited.
we just got back from the library and I wanted to show you guys the haul of the books that I ended up getting. So I got my Hygge home, and Hygge is like a Danish concept on like romanticizing life and your home. And so one thing that I was reading just going through this when I was in the library was it was talking about how at dinner time, just a tip for making dinner time more special is to just turn all the lights in your house off except for the overhead light that is over your table, and it just makes it a little bit more intimate. And so I was just kind of going through some stuff here, and this is just tips for designing happiness, and this is a preserved lemon recipe. I'm kind of going through the stuff that looks like summertime in here. So this one is also just homegrown Hygge. I always want to say Hygge because that's the way it looks, but it's Hygge. So I have to catch myself every time. But yeah, I think there's gonna be some special stuff in here. So I'm excited about this. And then I also got this one called Painting Calm, and it teaches you all about watercolor, and it says connect to nature through the art of watercolor. And so it just has tips in here about painting different things in nature with watercolors, and I don't even have any watercolor paint right now, but I'm inspired, and so I'm excited to look through this book, and then I'll have to go out and get some watercolors. I also got this one. I thought it'd be fun. It was technically in the children's book section, but when I was looking with the kids at all of their books, I was like, I kind of want this for myself. So it's just all about butterflies. And so I thought this would be a fun thing to just look at while I'm chilling outside, and, you know, fun thing to learn about this summer. And hopefully the kids will want to learn about this too. But those are my books, and now I am about to go start on dinner. Justin's actually gonna throw some burgers on the grill, and I'm gonna make some fried zucchini. Our zucchini is ready to be picked. We have two really big ones, so I'm gonna chop those up and put them in some batter, and then I'm gonna make this creamy Parmesan sauce. You put like sour cream and mayonnaise and Parmesan in it, I think a little bit of garlic. I've actually never made it before, but I'm excited to give it a try. We're gonna do some potatoes with it, and then we also got some fruit when we were at the grocery store too, so I might put some cherries on the plate or something like that. I am so excited about my squash. Trying to be very careful because I don't want to cut anything else. Look at that. This one's kind of hidden in here, but I think in that last clip I said I was excited about my squash. I meant zucchini. But this is our other one. I'm trying to be very careful so I don't cut anything else. There we go. So beautiful. So before I cut up the zucchini, the kids got some dragon fruit while we were at the grocery store. Look how pretty it is. But every year, every summer, they want to try dragon fruit, and every year they don't like it. So we're gonna see if this year is any different, but I'm just taking it and peeling it, making it kind of like an orange. So I just cut it like that, and then you just can peel the pink part off because you're not going to eat that. Do you want to call Ross in here so y'all can give it a try? It's almost ready, Ross.
You got stuff.
See if you like it. I feel like they say it's a very mild, like kiwi kind of taste.
I like it.
You do? Do you really?
Not more than peaches, but yeah.
Okay, so you like it, but it's not your favorite fruit. What do you think?
It tastes really weird.
Really weird. So Justin's gonna season the hamburger meat, and I'm gonna go ahead and get these potatoes cut up, and he's gonna get that on the grill, and then we'll start on the fried zucchini. while Justin's been outside getting everything ready on the grill, I've got some oil heating up on the stove. And to fry up the zucchini, I have 2 eggs in here with salt and pepper. And then in here, I have some grated Parmesan. This is 1/2 cup of grated Parmesan, and then I have 1.5 cups of breadcrumbs. These are the breadcrumbs I'm using. I'm gonna put in 2 teaspoons of Italian seasoning. And then I'm gonna put in 1 teaspoon of garlic powder. And I'm using this. This is 1/2 teaspoon. So I'll do 2 of these. And then I'm gonna put in 1/2 cup of all-purpose flour. So I've got my whole station set up over here. I'm gonna take my rings off. So you're just gonna take your zucchini, dip it in the egg, and then dip it in the breadcrumbs. And then put it into the oil. Okay, so for the sauce, for the zucchini, we're doing 1/4 cup of mayonnaise. Then we're gonna do 1/4 cup of sour cream. And I'm just eyeballing it now. About 1/4 cup of grated Parmesan. So it says to do a clove of garlic. I only have minced garlic, so I'm just gonna put in about a teaspoon of that. Gonna do some pepper. And a little bit of salt. And mix that. That is gonna be so good to dip our fried zucchini in. This kitchen is a disaster now. Look at the stove. We made a mess making dinner tonight. So I'm gonna get this all cleaned up and then we'll have a relaxing evening. Oh, I still need to fold some laundry too, but I'm excited to paint my wine glasses this evening. I've just finished up with all the stuff that I have to do inside the house. Now we're coming outside and I'm gonna water the garden. So I was gonna give you guys some updates. We've got our cucumbers growing here. They're growing very oddly shaped, and we were doing some reading about that, and it says it's from inconsistent watering, but we water every single day. Look at this one here. So weird. It's like a water balloon up here and then it's just like tied off. That's what it looks like. But it's very interesting. And I'm wondering if it's just gonna eventually like work its way down. I don't know yet. Still don't know what our mystery plant is. Nothing growing on it yet. I kind of think it's purple hulls. For a while I was thinking it was bell peppers, but I'm like, if it's bell peppers, something would have been growing on it by now. We could get to the end of this season and it be a weed, but I don't know. I mean, just looking at it and doing some research, it could be purple hulls. I mean, that's what was here in the fall, like last fall. And then I had bell peppers over here too, so it's one of the two, or it's a weed. Everything else is still looking pretty good. Not a whole lot of progress, but that's a garden, you know? Slow and steady. So I think this must be the year that the kids actually like dragon fruit, because they're asking for more of it. And we got 2 of them while we were at the grocery store earlier. So I'm gonna just go ahead and cut this other one up.
Yeah.
But it is actually so hot outside. I know my camera angle is so weird, but I was trying to show what I'm doing and me. I feel like you guys still can't even see what I'm doing, but it is so hot outside, and I was just checking the temperature like for the next week, and it's gonna get up to 100 degrees where we are in a few days. Today it's like 92, tomorrow will be like 94, and then we'll be getting to like 99. And for the whole week, it's just gonna be like upper 90s here. So I'm trying to figure out if I want to go ahead and paint my wine glasses inside. It's about 6 p.m. now, and you know, I was waiting for it to cool down, but even looking at like how long it's gonna take to cool down, I mean, at 9 p.m., it's still gonna be mid 80s. So I'm like, I think it's just gonna stay hot. So I think I might set up a vibe in maybe my bedroom and maybe put like a quilt down or something and try to paint these wine glasses in there. It's just gonna be too hot outside. I gotta admit, dragon fruit is very satisfying. It's so pretty, such a pretty fruit, especially with the pink. But I still don't have a taste for it. I would rather have kiwi, because it's basically the same thing. It's just a mild version of kiwi, but here you go. Woo! So I'm setting everything up outside. I figured as long as I'm in the shade, it won't be too bad. I've kind of been out here for a little while, just setting everything up, and it's really not bad if you stay in the shade. Out here in the blazing hot sun, it's too much, but I think I'll be all right as long as I stay in the shade. And I also opened both of these doors, so as long as I'm sitting over here, I'll feel a breeze coming from inside. But got all my wine glasses here and my paint, from Hobby Lobby. I got 2 packs of those. And then this here to mix paint. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. Alright y'all, I gotta say, these turned out so much better than I thought they were going to. If I can do it, y'all can do it. I promise, like, I'm not even that great at painting. Let me show y'all the oranges. Isn't this just too fun? And these are the strawberries. These are too cute for summertime. And I gotta say, the blueberries are my favorite. I only ended up doing 5 of them because Julie wanted to paint one. And so she did a Halloween wine glass, and I love this. I'm definitely gonna be using this in the fall. Now it is time to take them inside and put them in the oven. We're gonna put them in the oven on 350 for 30 minutes, and it should just bake all of this paint on, and then you should be able to wash them after that. Should be able to. I will keep you guys updated on if it works, because Justin and I are gonna make a drink tonight with some of these. So we'll have to wash it afterwards. So like I said, I'll keep you guys updated and let y'all know if the paint sticks. I've got my glasses in the oven baking. The kids have decided to go on a 9 o'clock swim. And look at the moon coming up. It's a full moon tonight. And that's the strawberry moon.
Yeah, and it's supposed to be like all red at some point tonight.
Yeah.
I'm not sure when, but it's really like orangey right now.
Never does it justice when you are filming the moon.
Looks huge in person.
They're living their best life out there.